Okay, so what do you know that's different about? Because I remember because we didn't focus that much on beard oil when you were first here. We talked about all the products and like a
Right.
whole big strategy.
Yeah.
Then we sort of narrowed it down to the beard oil because that's where we can make the most profit. So I want to know like how much competitive research have you done on different beard oils?
I'd say quite a bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what have you researched? Like, do you know what percentage of the competitors also use all natural things as opposed to not all natural? Because we could do a whole play on
Right.
the difference between medically synthetic or whatever. So we can do a play on that. But then other people who use essential oils. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Because we could do a whole branding theme, cutesy thing about we put love in all the candles and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But
Right.
we can't do that with this
Right.
product, obviously.
Right.
So I gotta figure out what the differentiator is with you here in this product. Like, why would I pick your product over somebody else's?
I think most of the other beard oil people do use don't use really synthetic oils and stuff like that. I would say the combination of the oils that I use and the fragrances that I use. Um,
Sorry, what do you mean by combination of oils? Because
so
you,
like I use like grapeseed oil, argan oil. I don't see a lot that use argan oil. It's a very expensive oil.
okay.
Um, jojoba
That's sorry.
oil
Your argan oil is in all of your products.
and all the
All the
beard
oils.
oils. Yeah, yeah.
Why did you
They
choose
call
that?
that because it's excellent for hair growth and excellent for for hair. Period. They call it liquid gold. It's like a huge thing. Like they're putting it in shampoos now and stuff like that. But it's a very even if you just buy pure argan oil just like that, it's very. It's also called Moroccan oil, so it's an expensive oil, and I use
And sorry, you were saying that from your competitive research, there aren't a lot of other ones that are using argan.
not a lot. Yeah, not a
Okay.
lot. And I use grapeseed oil. I use I can't remember right now. Hemp seed oil. I use castor oil and avocado oil because both of those are excellent for hair and hair growth as well. That's why I was thinking of maybe doing a hair serum.
Mhm.
I mean a beard growth serum as well. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah, 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 yeah. We
come up
talked
with that
about
one
that.
night.
Yeah.
But
No, that's a
all
great one.
those,
It's a nice way to
yeah,
differentiate yourself.
but all those oils are good for promoting healthy hair, healthy skin, and all that kind of stuff. And I think too some of the combinations of my beard oils.
Mhm.
I know it's like everybody kind of does like a woodland mist, which I do have that, but that's not my. I don't think I've ever even sold that one yet.
Okay.
It's like cedar wood and I call it the lumberjack. It's like that outdoorsy guy kind of scent.
Mhm.
So everybody kind of does, something like that. I have that vanilla and sandalwood that does really well. The frankincense and ginger and licorice. I don't really see other um, beard oil people doing those scents as well. And some of them they'll just be like just sandalwood. It won't be like a combination of two or three other essential oils like how I do. So that's what I've noticed with some of the other some of the other beard oils out there.
Okay. Hmm. I don't know if I have
And
any.
it's Canadian made. I don't
Mhm.
really see a lot of Canadian made beard oils out there. And I also make them in small batches, so it's not machine. You put it in a machine and it's all machine made. So I think that hand craftedness or artisan kind of
Mhm.
thing is kind of so they know that each batch is quality and it's
Mhm.
what do you call it, quality control and all that kind of stuff. It's
Right, right,
not done
right.
in big vats that's sitting there for months and months and whatever. So I think that's kind of people like that kind of handcrafted. I don't like to say homemade, but I like to say handcraft because it makes it seem artisan kind of
Mhm.
thing. So I think that is also a big thing, and I think that's it that I could
Okay.
think of in terms of.
Oils combinations. Okay. Let me make sure.
He goes, okay, you got me. Which one do the girls like? And that's how I sold him a bottle. He was just like, So I think that playing on that kind of, their egos is
This product, yeah. So any beard oil will make your beard shiny, but this beard oil will get the ladies, and here's why. Ladies like scents. Ladies like variety. Whatever. It will come out. I don't know.
Men,
yeah. Yeah. So that's good. So, I do actually have a little bit of time more time than I thought, because I'm not doing the Fraser things anymore. But I am going to Ottawa this weekend, so I might not get it done by Monday. But I'll have it done by the end of the week, because it's kind of my focus. And then I want to get Marco to put those things on the site. And then once this is ready, we have to make that into a video, which you'll have to pay for, but it won't be that much.
Okay.
We'll make it into a video, and then we will put that video on your website and drive traffic to the website. And then we'll circulate that video and chunk it out in different kind of places. But that's the goal, and just start bringing some traffic. And then after that, not you won't have to do this, but we will have to come up with an email campaign. So when people sort of, download this free report, or find out, what the girls really like, whatever the hell we're saying to them to try to get their email addresses, we then need to feed them in. We need to send them emails.
Right.
Because they might not buy from you the first day.
Yeah.
So we have to sort of come up with that content, what we want to say, and it's not just a matter of coming up with content, but like content that leads to action, gets them to buy, and then we can send them specials.
Right.
We can send them surveys. But the first thing is really getting their information.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I want to work on. And yeah, I think that's it. Your Christmas campaign is just was that beard related, or is that just all your stuff?
Yeah, all the stuff. So I'm just trying to kind of figure out what my fragrances are, my Christmas fragrances, because every season I have my summer winter fragrances, and so my fall winter fragrances, and then what kind of packages I want to put together in terms of gifts and gift baskets. I find too that men will more likely buy like gift things that are already packaged, so I tend to sell a lot to guys during Christmas time, because they don't want to think about their mom and what should I buy, whatever, when it's all already packaged for them, then they'll go ahead and buy it. I was still looking at that whole subscription box idea, because I do still really like that idea, and just maybe kind of changing up maybe how I sell, because even like the sales reps that I have, like they're exhausting me. And so I think I need to find another avenue of selling. So that's kind of where my head is at.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Yep. And then we're gonna find out what your competitors are doing and steal their stuff. Borrow their stuff. And again, like I said, once we get into like higher level marketing, we can actually track their websites. We can find out where they're getting their traffic from. And
so do you think like doing like a beard event or something like that to bring awareness, or do you think that but then I know that's going to be like spending money on samples, and I've given out so many samples and stuff. Even like on First Friday I gave out maybe 24 or so, but I had like 3 guys already call me to ask me where they can get it from.
Really?
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Okay.
But just like maybe, I don't know if I should, just to kind of build up momentum or something like that. I know Movember is coming up, so that's something that we can maybe play with. And especially for the guys especially the guys who don't normally grow beards, right? They're gonna have that itchiness and that beard rough, and so maybe trying to do some kind of marketing towards that, or maybe
so November
even,
and then Christmas campaigns.
or even saying, you know, $1 from each sale in the month of November will go to prostate cancer or something like that.
Oh, okay,
Right? 'Cause
okay.
that's the whole campaign for November.
Mhm.
So I don't know if that would be
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah. We just have to come up with all of that stuff.
And then
Okay.
you had come up with the idea too with the kind of beard babes, I was calling them, like the Hooter
Yeah,
girls
yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I don't think we have enough time.
But,
Well,
yeah.
we don't have enough time to execute that for Caravana.
Yeah, but I kind of like that the idea.
But we could find out. Let me see. We could find out when NASCAR is or when that is at those other
it's already
little
passed.
places.
Yeah.
NASCAR's gone. Okay, well I don't know what kind of thing like that would be coming up where you know you can have like sexy girls and guys with beards kind of doing. Well, anyway, you know that's fine. That gives us some time. But the beard babes are good and important because it's distribution.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, rather than obviously you know how that works. Rather than you doing anything, let them go and get it. I think I'll get Elle to work in that campaign. So that's in 3 weeks because she already has. I already just assigned her 2 other things. Yeah. But maybe she could sort of start to create a campaign around that. Let me see. What else?
Or maybe
yeah,
doing
like how that
an
would
event
work,
or
like
something in November that ties back with the beard oil, but also ties into that giving. So like that charitable giving, you know, X amount to prostate cancer.
But where and like what kind of event and like what are you thinking?
I don't know if it would be a lunch or a party or just like a I don't know.
A mail auction thing, maybe.
Yeah, something that's.
Invite guys. Okay, well, yeah, we could give that.
Before I was thinking, even before I met you, I was like, oh, I need to have a party. I need to have a launch party.
Right.
And I was gonna call it BYOB, which is Bring Your Own Beard.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not gonna be a party per se, but just kind of, you know, some drinks. I was gonna do it at a local brewery, and because I thought it was kind of guyish, and they could see how the beer's made and all that kind of stuff, and do a little bit of beard, have some samples around, but also have some girls there. I was saying 6, 1 for each type of beard oil that can not even demonstrate or put it on or have like displays around the room with, you know, the different scents, and then of course they could purchase there. So
where would you have that event, and like to whom would you advertise it?
Well, I guess any guy who has a beard.
But what would you do? Would you hand out cards? Would you do radio? Like, how would you get them to this event?
Yeah, well, that would be the next. I didn't think that far. It's like, you know, I just invite people somehow, but it would have to be some kind of, you know, for it to be dramatic, I think.
Yeah.
And make back my money or whatever that I'm gonna spend on. Thing. So that was just like another idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how it could be a launch that would be sexy and get a lot of people out. So I was thinking some kind of auction or something where, I don't know, there's like, maybe if it's from November, you hold it at a place and you have like $10 entry fee. And, you know, you're having a November event, so you're going to make money on the door. And then, you know, have local, you know, nominate. There we go. Because we like virality. Is it still taping? Good. Yeah, we want virality, so it's kind of like, we're going to be having this event. This actually would have to be started next month if we're doing it. So I got to talk to Elle and find out about the schedule. But, yeah, so it's like, okay, November is coming up. We're having this event. Come support prostate cancer. And then nominate. You could, I guess, I don't know how it would work on Instagram. I have to ask Elle. But I know for Facebook, you could be like, you nominate somebody and you could just tag them. And you're nominating them to be either, I'm just talking a lot. I don't even know how it works. You're nominating them to be in a beard contest. I was also thinking about a beard calendar. Did I tell
Oh
you that?
yeah. That's a good idea too.
I want to do that. But
Yeah.
it's sort of like a way, because it's like, you tag your friend, and that way you're getting access to all those beard people.
Yeah.
And then, and then reach out to them and say, do you want to be a part of this auction? So maybe we could have beards and just.
Or be a part of the calendar.
Yeah, or vote. That's right.
Yeah.
So like a Chippendales kind of thing.
Yeah,
You come and it's like a beard thing, and maybe in August it's like get your beard ready for November, but
Or I mean, if we do something like that, it doesn't even need to be an event. They could just send in their best beard pics or whatever, and then by a certain date, and then the top 12 would be
have
to
them
go
vote.
on the calendar or something like that, or do something like that.
Yeah, and then we can drive them. We can drive traffic back to your website, so it's not just like vote on Facebook, but it's like click here to vote, and that goes to your website.
Yeah.
So you're getting traffic to your website. They can see some other stuff, and then we'll have the pictures of the guys, and they vote. And if they win, they get to be in the calendar.
And then they could even make sure you vote for me, like on their pages and on their social media to drive people back to the website or something like that.
And that's, well, this is cheap marketing, but that's also how we'll choose, because we would make this public, but it's like, everybody votes, but at the end of the day, the board of directors makes the final decision. Right? So it's like you could vote. We make the decision. So who we're going to choose are people with the highest following, obviously. If you're super cute with a nice beard and you have one friend, you ain't no good to the business. So, because even something I did for Dr. Fraser, it's like I have to pick winners, and I could just pick winners, but I'm like, obviously I'm going to pick strategic winners.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's a good idea. I think I will brief Elle on that, and then I'll go over this tape. I'll send it to her and sort of go over some of the things that we've talked about. But I want to do the video sales letter for you.
So in this video, would I have to be talking? Or
oh no! It's all words. It's all words and pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all words and pictures, but it's pretty nice. And then with some of the emails we'll offer. I'm actually going to really copy one of these things. But I'm going to copy one of these other campaigns that I did. But I still want you to I'm going to email you. I still want you to reach out to these guys and find out if they were to do this for you, how much it would be.
Yeah.
Because I'm really, really, really curious.
Yeah.
But, I can actually copy most of their stuff, so that part should be pretty easy. This part takes a little bit of creative work. Yeah. But I'll sit with it for a few days and then that's that. So just in terms of how things are going with Mappdom, do you feel you're getting, are you learning? You feel you're getting your money's worth? You feel like things are good?
Yeah. Okay. I'm learning, definitely. I know this past month has been a little hectic and all that kind of stuff for both of us. So I'm glad we met just to get back on track.
Yeah.
And then at first I was like, okay, should I be posting? Because I don't want to post anything and ruin So I started posting again, and just on both my page, but on the beard oil page as well. So I'll just keep continuing.
Yeah, you can post. As long as you're not spending too much time on it, because that's not where I want you to focus your efforts.
And then in terms of the website, you said I'll send you the link again, but then that
the
should be
Dropbox
ready.
links?
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't have to send them again. If they're in Slack,
Yeah.
then I can just look for them there, and then I'm gonna get on Marco to put them on there, because in Jamaica he told me they were on there.
Yeah.
And because I didn't have Wi-Fi,
Right,
when I came back, I'm like, this is exactly how I left it.
Yeah.
So and I want that site ready, because if we're gonna send people there, that'll be good. And then I think I mentioned that I want you to maybe make a survey. So was that the exact name? Sorry, I know. I think I asked you to do two things. I don't remember what the second one was, but do you recall if the survey was one of the first things I asked you to do?
Say it again, sorry?
Was the survey the first thing I asked you to do?
No, I don't think you asked me to do a survey.
Okay.
I remember it was SWOT or something, and when I was away, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that video, and I could only remember strength, weakness. I couldn't remember what the O and the T
and threats.
and the O and the T stand for.
Opportunities and threats. Like one of the threats to your business would be if beards stop being in style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that kind of thing. So we have to sort of plan for those.
And then the other
things.
thing too is how do I know it's like two separate things, but how can I kind of marry all the rest of my products into this?
What do you mean?
Or
like,
would that be a different campaign, like the body butters and the oils and all the other stuff that I do?
Yeah, they're all different, right? Because you can't do a SWOT on 4 products because they're all going to have different strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So yeah, you would do them. But like I said, for now, we're just concentrating on making you money. So that's the biggest thing that we're going to focus on now. And then once that campaign is up and running, we can have another one. So then you have 2 running. And then once those 2 are running, we can add another one.
Because now it's the body butter and the oils and those things that are selling that's making the money right now, because the beard oil is it's new, but I could see the potential for it and where it's going. So
your body butter and oils. What kind of oil is the other oil? Or did you mean beard oil?
No, it's a body and hair oil.
Okay.
I do a castor oil. My Shea Black soap does really well as well. So like I have all these other things, but I know that they're kind of a little bit more advanced in people knowing, about it and stuff like that. But I just don't want it to be kind of left behind like the other stuff.
Yeah, no, they'll be picked up, but the profit margins aren't as high on those as the oil, right?
Not as high, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't start. But like I said, you're still free, of course. Obviously, you do your thing, but my job is to make you the most amount of money quickly.
Right.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for coming.
Oh, no problem. So
I got everything
I
think I needed.
Do, the SWOT video.
Yeah. So, yeah, the SWOT video. You already did your intro video, so so you just have to do some research on what the strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats are for the beard oil thing. And then I want you to write me. I want you to actually write me the 10 questions first before. Well, it doesn't have to be 10 questions. Write as many questions as you want.
For the survey?
For the survey.
Okay.
Because that I want to get out to those guys right away. Okay. And what percentage, like how confident do you feel that out of the 10, if you're like, here are 10 guys, fill out this survey, do you think all 10 of them will do it?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Because I know, like I said, you have 3 really good brand ambassadors. Yeah. So, good. Yeah, so you can write your questions and then...
And then you'll give me the information for this Todd Brown guy, is that thing?
Yeah.
Todd Brown? Okay.
Yeah. When do you think you could have those... The survey questions are more important than the SWOT.
Okay.
When do you think you could have those questions?
I'll give you them in the next couple days.
Okay.
Yeah. So just basically like
Monday,
why do you like the product, when do you use it, stuff like that?
Yeah, any and everything that you can think of.
Okay.
Yeah, how long have you been using it? Have they used other products?
Right.
Like any insight.
And which one is their favorite? Because they all have, like one guy, Ryan, he really likes After Hours. Johnny likes In the Zone. So I could ask them which one is their favorite. When they use it, why.
How often. Yeah. Do other people comment on their beards, or you know, are other people noticing it, or is it just them?
Yeah.
Is there anything that would make them not buy your product anymore?
Or maybe if they've noticed any improvement in their skin or facial hair. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll come up with survey questions.
Yeah, because if they can get that, if you can send that out, if you can get that to me, and then I can revise it, and you can send it to them next week, and we can get the answers by next Friday, that will tie in nicely to the content that I have to create for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! Yeah, I remember I had one guy ask me, you know, how do I quantify the work that we do monthly? I was like, there's really no way for me to do that. Like, I can't say, you know, it's like being in school. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna pay.
It's proven by results. Once you see, it's hard to.
Yeah, and it might. That's what I said. And it might not be monthly. You know, like.
Yeah.
Just this alone, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like.
It takes a lot of brain power, and that's why things don't happen just like that. People think that, okay, well, I just do this campaign, it's just gonna happen like that, or I do that, it's just gonna happen like that. They don't see all the steps that it takes to get to that, and all the research.
Yeah. That's why I like working with experienced business people, and I've actually started to narrow down. One of the things that I'll get you to do, and part of what's nice about the survey is we can sort of figure out age ranges, and then you get more specific on who your target market is. But I remember when I was going through this exercise for myself, at first my market was small business owners, and then it was like black small business owners, and then it was like, and then I realized I like working with females more than males, and then I realized that it couldn't just be any female, she had to have been in business. Oh, and I interviewed you about that, and a couple other women too. I'm like, no, people that are more serious about their business have been in their business a longer period of time. And then I also realized people that have never spent money on their business are not going to spend money in their business. So that was another qualifier. It's like you've at least spent $2,500 to $5,000 in your business. And most of my clients that are with me, they're like, they see the value in it. So when I meet someone now and they've been in business for like 2 years and haven't spent any money, even though my heart is always like, oh, I want to help all small business owners, I was like, you're not my target market. And you have to get to that point, you know, from this to that, so you can speak specifically to, you know, I'd be like, are you a woman in your mid-40s struggling in your business? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm talking right to you. You know what I mean? But no, it's a lot of fun. I just wish there was more time. And I wish there were more people that knew it on my level, which is why I'm teaching the apprentices. Because I really can't do it all. But I'm like, I'm going to do this video sales letter thing so this is bringing out the big guns.
Yes, I'm excited.
The big guns, and I'll text you Todd Brown's information. I hope he doesn't say, because he might not be building funnels. That's what they're called. They're called funnels, because we bring them in and then we sort of funnel them through this process, and we have upsells. This is what I'm talking about with what small businesses don't know. We have upsells and downsells, and so once they go to the sales page, if they say they don't want anything, it's kind of like we send them to another page. Oh, well, we noticed that you didn't want this, but maybe you'll try this. Most small businesses don't think that way. You know what I mean?
It's true.
So, so I'm really excited to
all the different strategies and stuff like that.
This campaign for you. Oh, and I think lastly I wanted to know, what is, if you were to do a subscription or even sell that box that we had, I think you were saying the lowest you'd go is $69. How much do you make? $50? Like, I can't remember. What are the numbers on that one?
You mean
the package? Because I think we were saying it was like $97, but for the Father's Day special we took it down to $79. I think the lowest you were willing to go was $69 if somebody had one of those Instagram codes.
But that's for the 2-ounce bottle. So then I also have a 1-ounce bottle and I have a half an ounce bottle. So I was also doing the math with doing like 3 half-ounce bottles, so it would be a smaller size for like 34. I think it was 34. 20,
okay, I can get those details
or something like that. So they have like a large and a small kind of option, but it kind of worked out to the same, because if they were to buy, you know, the half-ounce would be 4 half-ounces would make 1 2-ounce. It would kind of, you know, so I was trying to make the math the same, just that they would just get a smaller portion. So I don't know if that would be better. They use it faster and buy more, or they have the bigger bottles and spend more, and then they have it for a longer period of time.
Spend more and have it for a longer period of time. Well, if it's a subscription model, we want it coming frequently, right? Because otherwise it will just sit there and it just fades into the background after a while.
So that's why I was thinking the smaller bottles, doing it on a smaller. And I think people more likely to drop $30 than 70.
Well, it depends on the target market, right?
That's true too.
So, okay.
Yeah. I mean, when they're first trying it out, they might buy the spa, and then after that, they're like, okay, I like, this scent or whatever it is, and then buy the bigger bottles. So, I guess that would just have to be in research and seeing patterns how people buy. So.
Yeah. And I think after this, we're going to definitely do I don't know how the women's campaign is going to work. Like, I know you told me that there are some Instagram groups with women that like beards, but I'm talking about just like someone like me. Like, Sam has a beard.
Right.
Someone in the airport. The guy I was talking to in the airport, when I was asking him about it, he was telling me, he has used it before, but always on his woman's encouragement.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
So I gotta figure out where women like me and her are, so that I can target them, but I have no idea where they are. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah. When I was in Grenada, I think 1 out of every 2 guys has a beard.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god.
God, he's just been dying. Oh.
Lusciousness down here.
Oh my goodness. That's nice. Every guy that has a beard, I want to talk to. Every single guy.
I mean, even the cat that I took an Uber here from down the street, and he had this full beard thing going on here. Like, now I don't even say anything, because if I don't have a sample on me, it's like, why am I even talking about it?
Yeah.
Stupid.
How often do you normally have samples with you?
I usually do carry some in my bag, but it's a cost, right? The bottles are
right,
and the product and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Okie dokie.
We shall see. I'll do my homework and send it off to you.
Okay.
And take it from there.
Yes, I'm gonna put this away. Let it marinate in my brain.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I was saying. And then it'll be funny. I'll just be in the elevator. I'll just be somewhere. And it will all come.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, how come this is not like, how come an idea is not coming to me? And then I've learned to just trust the process now, because it will just come.
For me, it's in the shower. I don't know if it's the water
anywhere.
Or like I come up with all kinds of ideas in the shower. Like almost every day, I'm like, oh yeah, I should do that, or like I don't know if it's the water, the calming, or what it is, but I always come up with ideas in the shower. And sometimes, and I'm like that too. I don't force it. I don't try and think, okay, I got to come up with it now. I got to thing. Like it just kind of.
Because when you just let it come, I think that's just like,
it's
whoa.
Yeah, definitely.
Yay!
So.
Water.
That's good.
I really do appreciate you coming over.
Oh, no problem. I'm actually playing mass this year in Carabana, me and my girlfriends. Every year we're like, oh, next year we're going to do.
What band are you playing with?
Carnival Nations. So a bunch of us, we're all playing. So then I was like, I saw these little bottles like this, like, the perfume samples, like when you go into the perfume, they have those little vials that they put the samples in. Well, they're little small ones like that with the same dripper thing. Like about this small. So like I should order those and then just carry a backpack with me, and then when I'm on the road I could hand them out and stuff. But then the pricing, because they were from China, and then by the time you pay the fees and the thing and their whatever, but
Carabana. You should just jump
yeah.
up and relax. You're like, whoop, oh, hold on.
Another bearded guy.
I know, you should just drink and party.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Really great book. This book costs $1,400 US.
What?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Advertising Break. This book just tells you all the $1 million magic. Like all of the big guys have this book, and it was recommended to me, and I was like, when I get my to buy that book, and I bought it, so I was reading it, and it's like, it will tell you, like, I'm telling you, the science behind, like, for example,
It's like the Bible.
Yeah, they were talking, they're talking about, like, how you have to assess the product in order to know what to say about it. So, for example, if you're selling deodorant to women, you're not just gonna, because women like to be perceived as danger, whatever, you can't just say he has stinky underarms.
Right,
You know what I mean? So, like, the way that they're saying to go about getting to your point is just... I think this is what it was, too, when I started reading this. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do a video sales letter for Valerie.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, so that's what my other guys do. They just take money off of
Yeah.
every sale. And that way, like, performance based, too, right? Like, I don't make money unless I make money.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. So I'm looking forward to this whole.
I'm so
And it
itchy.
came right at the right time too.
Yeah?
You know, everything's falling into place. So good. Perfect. All right. We shall chat soon. You have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Going away. Good.
Yeah. Sam is working out in Ottawa.
Okay.
So Chris Joshua through he's working like taking down the cineplexes and back
Okay.
up. So he's
Okay.
going across the whole city.
Yeah. Gonna catch up with him. Yeah. Nice. Good. All right. Have a good one.
Okay,
Take care.
Bye. Okay, perfect. Let me ask you a thing, I'm so sorry. I'm so not one that I have to. Oh no, I can't. Oh.